right, folks, it is our Prep Nation game of the day featuring the Class B #1 rated Calumet Chieftains versus the top 10 Sentinel Bulldogs. Sentinel's been lately playing in Class A. This year they were bumped down to Class B, so it's a top 10 matchup. Winner will be able to have bragging rights on district play. Calumet has been on an absolute tear this year after back-to-back state semifinal and then Sanders and Behrman for the Bulldogs. Now the plate number 24, Brody Wooten.
Play ball.
Correction, Brady. Ball is put in play. Infield pop-up. Going to go to the third baseman. And snags it one down. Coming up to play next, number 8, Maverick Sanders. contact again. This one's going to fall for the single, and the Bulldogs will have the first base runner on. Coming up to bat next, number 5, Mario Berriman. Correction again on the pronunciation, Mario. The bump today for Calumet will be Mr. Arnold. Heck, going to try to turn 2, gets the force out at second, unable to snag him at first. So ends up being a 3-4 fielder's choice throw out. Coming up to the plate next, number 2, Ryan Shields. Not only is this our Prep Nation TV game of the day, we're here to recognize Kingston Arnold of the Calumet Chieftains. He was named the most outstanding player of the Best OU Festival. Had a perfect 1.1 innings on the bump, hit 2 singles, a single and a double, and then had 2 RBIs. He'll be recognized at the conclusion of this game. He ends safe, high and tight at first. Ball gets away from you, and safe at second on the stolen base. Bulldogs into the game 8-5. We have them a little bit higher than number 8. That's their latest Week 3 ranking in the OSSAA Admin Coaches Poll. Sentinel starting the season winning their first 4 games, or 5, against Lokipa Sickles, Blair, Navajo, Sweetwater, and Fletcher. And then dropped their first game of the season by a run rule against Sterling 11-1. Got back in the win column against Granite, and then lost back-to-back games against Hammond and Leedy. Bookend there was the Hydro Weekly tournament that we broadcast. They lost to Leedy, defeated Lokipa Sickles again, and then dropped games against Canute in back-to-back sessions. And then victorious over Cheyenne Radon 8-0 to head in tonight's matchup. And the swing and a miss, strikeout. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. 1 base runner on, no run score. It'll be the Chieftains coming up to bat. Top of the lineup will be Voss, Deason, and Thiessen. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of Calumet vs Sentinel, our PNTV game of the day. As I stated earlier, Chieftains number 1 in the rankings. We've had them preseason all the way through week 4. They started the year against Lomega with a victory 12-1, dropped a 2-0 game against Okarche, and then went on a tear with 11 straight victories over Fort Cobb, Broxton, Lomega, Leedy, Dale, Granite, Drummond, Leedy again, Latta, Bing, Tushka, and against Oaktahaw. Most of those matchups were top 10. virtually every game that they have played this year, other than the matchups against Lomega and then the first game against Leedy. OSSAA did not have them ranked. We did, however, so the only games on the season that Calumet has participated in against a non-ranked team, the 2 games against the Lomega Raiders. Otherwise, it has been top 10, 15, or top 20 victories all throughout the season. They dropped the rematch, though, against Dale 9-1 to snap their 11-game win streak, and then victorious yesterday over Union City 11-1. Under head coach Cody Thiessen, the Calumet Chieftains are 13-2. On the bump for the Bulldogs, number 11, Gavin Casey. So the pitching matchup will be Kingston Arnold versus Gavin Casey. So far, 1 hit for the Bulldogs, a single out to left field. Fielder's choice tag, pop up infield, and then out to end the inning and the rally. Coming up to bat in the the bottom of the second will be number 15, Brendan Voss. And the swing and a miss. Fouls it off to stay alive, evens up the pitch count now 2 apiece. Gonna see if they give him contact or just third strike base on ball. We'll see if he comes back. All right, it's gonna be a third strike base on ball, a successful attempt. Now batting for the Chieftains, number 11, Kyler Thiessen. Kyler, one of 76 players on our fall baseball watch list for Player and Pitcher of the Year. We ended up with 1 extra player by virtue of a coach getting in touch with me after I'd released it, so I didn't want to turn him off. Prep Nation TV.
What?
Prep Nation TV.
Okay.
Yep, they can watch it on their iPhone, iPad, Kindle, PlayStation, Xbox, Smart TV.
Prep Nation.
Yep, you can Google it, or you
Okay.
can use
You don't have to have a
subscription. No, it's by a sponsor.
okay.
2-0 on the pitch count. Base runner at first for the Chieftains. Heads up play after the swing and a miss. Ball racketeered kind of off of the fence, rolled out, unable to get the hand on the ball, so he was already safe at first before he could even try to potentially throw him out. Ball gets away again, so back each team at top and bottom of the first, stolen base on a wild throw. Pitch count again favors the batter. In corner, full count. Chops it off, stay alive, full count will resume. We finalized the baseball players today we had a couple of schools that had not reached out, so I went ahead and just proactively did research on their squads and rosters, and we added several players. Walk will put 2 base runners on now for the Chieftains. Coming up to bat next, number 19, Caleb Thiessen. One of 3 brothers on the rosters. Head coach Cody Thiessen, formerly of Lokeepus Sickles, where he won a state championship following Darryl Scales, Hall of Fame coach and legend. Thiessen trying to win his first here at Calumet, and he has set records every single year he's been here. First state appearance in school history, first state quarterfinal win in school history, first state semifinal win in school history, and first state finals appearance in back-to-back seasons. So congratulations to Calumet. However, their goals are much higher this year. They're no longer wanting to be the dance partner. They want to own the dance studio. Safe at second and third on the stolen bases. Had we not capped the number of players for Calumet, they would have had 4 players on our list. Kingston Arnold, Kyler, and Caleb Thiessen. And then Brendan Voss would have been the other player. Deep shot out to right field. That one's going to one-hop over the wall. So ground rule double, and they will advance 2 base runners. And it is an early, it's home run. It went over it. I stand corrected.
Yay, Caleb! Woo-hoo!
It barely cleared the wall, but it don't count. All right, so a 3 RBI home run. And way to go, young gun. Well, he threaded a needle between that truck and the pole over there, didn't he?
Yep.
Your turn, Coach.
All right, now batting starting pitcher number 7, Kingston Arnold. One thing about Calumet is their offense is explosive. Their defense is usually exceptionally efficient and amazing pitching depth. They don't have as many pitchers because they graduated a couple players as they did last year, but they can pretty much pitch about 6-7 guys. Last year, I think they actually had 8 out of their 9 starters that could pitch theoretically. And so base runner back on again. Proven to be a big inning here for the Chieftains. Now batting number 9, Brett Reed. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base. Mr. Riley Whitebeat. He'll be on the base path for the Chieftains. Wicked rip out to left field. This one's going to go foul.
Go, 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 go,
And another home run. 2 RBI blast, this time to left field. No doubt about that one. Brett Reed with 2 RBI blast. Following up Caleb Thiessen's 3 RBI blast, and it is now a 5-0 lead for Calumet. Now at the plate, number 6, Carson Cooper.
Come on, Coop.
Go, Carson, it's your turn.
One hops it in the dirt. Players completing the potential player pitcher of the year category for Class B. This one's a deep shot out to center. High and tight, though. Drops it pretty quickly. Looked like it was going to carry a little bit farther, but effective single.
Let's go, Jackie.
Now batting number 1, Jackson Burns.
Get the lower half of the ball.
All right, so the Class B potential fall baseball players of the year pitching and playing: Bryson Allen from Mill Creek, Kingston Arnold from Calumet, Breeson Bistable from Tupelo, Lane Bellamy from Fort Cobb Broxton, Colson Edge from Boswell. Fires to second, catches it infield, safe at first, drops the ball, otherwise would have been the double play.
Good job, Jackie. Way to hustle.
Now batting number 5, Connor Teeson. It's been a very fast play of the game. They got early finish to the JV game, and then now we may have one with the senior varsity game as well. Kind of feel like I'm jinxing myself if I finish the list of the players. Down in the dirt. Resuming the list: Kelby Fowler from Asher, Sam Harcrow from Mill Creek, Trip Higgins from Hammond, Hunter Hughes from Mill Creek, Trevor Jackson from Caney, Tate Cuzzy from Caney, from Moss, Nolan Lindley from Stewart, Zach Luker from Stewart, Sebastian Nash from Batiste, Chase Pollard from Batiste, Tabor Rivera from Boswell, Peyton Romanez from Varnum, Michael Simmerell from Moss, Skinder from Asher. This one's going to go to second again. Shortstop snags it, gets the double play on the unassist tag throw out. So it is a 6 unassist, 3 double play. He just about got it earlier. That time he did. All right, your score through 1. It is Calumet 5, Sentinel 0. Led at the top of the second inning. Bulldogs will be up to bat. You're watching PNTV. You can either go to Google, or if you just search on Facebook or Google or Bing, you can find us.
looking on the app.
Yeah, we're on X or Twitter, Facebook, and then we've got a YouTube channel that integrates pretty much every way possible. Rounding out the Class B players for the potential Player of the Year and Pitcher of the Year award: Nolan Stewart from Stewart, and then Kaysen Stovall from Batiste, Caleb Thiessen from Calumet, Kyler Thiessen from Calumet, Aiden Walkup from Tupelo, and Eli Willits from Fort Cobb Broxton. 25 players on the list for Class B teams. We will trim that to 10 and then to 5 for potential Class Players of the Year and Pitcher of the Year winners. And then we will also announce the 2A, A, and B inaugural Fall Player of the Year, the Hum Babe Award, and then the Young Gun Pitcher of the Year for all classes. So be on the lookout for those in the next few weeks. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. All you have to do is go to the home tab on our YouTube channel, click subscribe. It's free. It'll prioritize content whenever you're in the app. You'll be more likely to see our content, and it makes it easier for us to get sponsors so that games like this are free of charge and able for you to watch without a subscription. Now batting for Sentinel, number 20, Dason Corbin.
I know, they said you never played the boys without their, I'm like, oh no. She was.
He wants another coach and mustard and dress.
Hey, I'm not gonna get here till 6 tonight. That'll be all right.
And the strikeout. Now batting starting pitcher number 11, Gavin Casey.
Oh, is he no tickles? Yep. Hey, better not. My truck, she wants tickles.
This one is going to just hook foul. Would have been a deep ball out to left field for sure.
Oh, Cooper. No, Reed. Oh, these are all junior high boys. Anyway. Number 9?
Brent.
Brent Reed. I thought so.
And see, he said, I tried to put the powder, put gray on there, so I put lightning, and that night, the junior high game was canceled by lightning.
Oh my goodness.
Fill it up. Let's go.
He thought that, I said, did you know you thought of the future? He said, what are you talking about? He said, you said lightning strike on there. He said, that's the only way I can figure out how to put gray.
Go get it.
This one's
There
going to
you
go to the shortstop. Takes his time. Gets him on the ground out. Bulldogs unable to score again, so back-to-back innings they have stranded a base runner. We'll head to the bottom of the second once again. With the Chieftains coming up to bat, they've got a 5-0 lead. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Game of the day between the Calumet Chieftains and the Sentinel Bulldogs.
Third year he got it from me. But he gave it all to Gun. push the kid back. All of a sudden he just, oh, somebody. That was so cute. And then I watched a guy hit a 125-foot golf shot and it dinged the hole. Right in the hole. Ooh, right in the hole. You did the hit, the roll in, with this one. And then I watched one hit the top of flagpole, come down by a foot.
Batting in the bottom of the second will be Arnold Voss and Thiessen.
Number 3.
All right, now at the plate for the Chieftains, number 3, Talon Arnold.
on, baby.
In for the strike. This weekend, our feature event of the week will be the Ampo Okarche Baseball Festival. We will be broadcasting games for Amber Pocasset and for the leadoff single. Rounds first, thinks about it, and he'll stay put. And back to the top of the lineup now, number 15, Brennan Voss. Teams in action this weekend will be Calumet, Okarche, Binger Oni, Amber Pocasset, Ripley, Bing, and Union City. Starting Saturday, all the games will be played at Amber Pocasset High School. A little different format than you're used to. It's a festival alignment, so there are no true winners brackets. They kind of rank and substitute and move over. However, on Saturday, the weirdest part about it, if that is a good word to use, is that there are first, second, and third place games instead of the standard first, third, and fifth. Calumet, Okarche, and Binger will have a three-way conversation to determine who's slotted as the 1, 2, and 3 seed, and then they will shift over, playing 2 games Thursday at Okarche and then only 1 Friday unless weather changes that. So it's already set. Binger plays a doubleheader on Thursday evening against Calumet, then Okarche, and then Friday night it's Calumet, Okarche, I believe for the 3rd time this season.
Way to watch.
All right, walks him. So back-to-back innings, 2 runners on. You know what happened the last time? Once again, batting for Calumet, number 11, Kyler Thiessen. The middle brother, Caleb, got the 3 RBI home run blast over right field wall. First, I thought it had one hopped over, but it literally just cleared it by a matter of about a foot or so. Thread a needle between the pole and the SUV out by the black and white sign on the other side of BPAV. One hops it in the dirt. 2-0 pitch count. Base runners remain first and second. And now 3-0. So once again, advantage Calumet.
Go, Corbin.
Caleb.
Go, Caleb. Honor.
Oh, that might got the floor. Nope, I didn't.
One.
Evens up the pitch count 1-1. This one is going to go out to right field again. Perfectly executed double at the minimum. 2 runs have already played it. They're going to hold them. Nope, send him. All right, so let's just make it a 3 RBI double. And it is now an 8-0 lead for Calumet. Now batting starting pitcher, number 7, Kingston Arnold. For a second, I thought we might have a courtesy runner. Instead, we have a swap off of equipment. Assistant head coach Mike steadily taking the, looks like a forearm maybe, brace perhaps, something like that. Not that it's exceptionally important.
Go, King.
Come on, Kingston.
Go, King.
Take him for a ride. A little late.
Now you're ready. Go.
One more.
Meow.
The guy's looking for this.
Two, one.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch.
We got it right here.
Just take
I
one now.
failed to note that starting the inning in the second, Hicks Johnson had replaced the original starter for the Bulldogs, so he is now on the mound.
Go, Kingston.
And we go full count once again, 3-2. Headshot of epic proportions. Still gets him on the ground out. Well, that was a hard hit ball. So base runner advances to third. And we will have the out for Calumet. Returning to the plate once again, number 9, Brett Reed.
Come on, Reed.
Last at bat, a massive blast over left field wall, scored 2 runs. And to give you an idea of how explosive this offense is, all 8 runs come off of 3 hits. Most recently a double, and then 2 home runs prior to that. So if there's a moral to the story, don't let them on base. And a swing and a miss. 2-1 pitch count. Just a reminder, at the conclusion of this game, we will have a special Prep Nation Award presentation for Kingston Arnold. And so we will get that recorded for family and friends, make it available to the assistant coach, the booster club, and also coach. That way Kingston can keep it, share it, and do whatever he wants to with
Way to
it.
battle, Brett. Way to battle. Stay in there.
2-2.
Good boy.
And in high, 3-2.
3-2.
Fouls it off, stay alive. Full count will resume. I didn't confirm the run rules for the game, but it should be pretty much standard 12-3, 10-4, 8-5 format. But I will try to double check that just to make sure. And in the dirt for ball 4. Runners on the corners for Calumet. Returning to plate once again, number 6, Carson Cooper.
Yeah, good catch, catcher.
This one is going to hook and keep driving over to right field. Flies out, so we'll have a sack RBI and make it a 9-0 ball game. So Cooper gets the RBI. Now 2 down.
There you go, Chieftains.
Cleaning off the plate. There's been that many people come across that they're having to pretty much wipe all the dirt off of it. Returning to plate again, number 1, Jackson Burns. Burns hitting in the 7 hole.
Go, Chucky Burns.
that developed and build up.
Outside low. And back-to-back pitches virtually identical, just a little higher that time, 2-0 count. Again, almost planks the pitcher. Fires over, gets him on the ground out. Your score through 2 innings. Calumet 9, Sentinel 0. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning with the Bulldogs coming up to bat. You're watching PNTV coverage. Game of the day between the Chieftains and the Bulldogs.
Can you pause? Can you pause?
But
Start taking
it's on pause now, do I?
Okay. When are you? Do you have like a schedule where you're going to be?
I don't. We're eventually going to get our own site, and I'm just going to post it up there and then allow schools to come in and kind of book dates. But I used to do a weekly schedule, and I got so busy that I'm doing so many other things now that it's hard
Okay.
to kind of find time to do it. But we'll be in Rattan the following weekend, but I am open next Monday and Tuesday. Nice cushion for Arnold here. He's got a 9-run lead. Bulldogs just need to focus on getting a base runner to 3rd and moving him across the plate. Up to bat in the top of the 3rd will be the bottom of the lineup, Johnston, and then we'll head back to the top with Wooten and Sanders. Hicks came in relief for the original starting pitcher, Gavin Casey, who gave up the home runs. So ER count against Casey, 5 earned runs. And then for Johnson here coming up to bat, he's got an unearned sac RBI and then 2 earned runs, respectively. Now batting number 18, starting pitcher Hicks Johnson. It's hard to believe the fall baseball season will conclude here in 2 weeks and begin playoffs. It is a 100-meter yard dash season if I've ever seen one, 37 days total. And then they go right into playoffs. Only exception to that is if schools early enroll and their varsity participates. Both teams have to be in session, otherwise it is just a scrimmage. Expect district pairings to be released shortly. Absolutely feel very confident in saying that Calumet, short of losing 2 or 3 more games, will be your overall number 1 seed for the tournament, with Fort Collins Roxton likely the number 2. Where those could flip based upon the games and teams that I've covered. I think there's little separation between Boswell and Strikeout. Boswell and Stewart at the 3 and 4 spot for the ranking. And then after that, pretty much the remaining seeds are up for grabs. Asher certainly there. Caney playing much better now. New Lima doing well. Mulhall Orlando, really good record, but they just haven't played much of a heavy schedule yet, so hard to gauge how good they are. Back to the top of the lineup, number 24, Brody Wooten.
Baseball. I think this will have to be hers because it's a bit bigger. Let's see if that's it has Teeson on it. Oh, the basketball.
Mill Creek is another team, in my estimation, that'll be probably one of your state participants. Coach Henry and squad did have a down week where they lost 4 games, so a really brutal week after we covered them at Coleman. Wallops it over to 3rd base, snags it, stops fires, and gets him on the ground out. And it is 5-3 on the out. Now 2 down for the Bulldogs. Now batting number 8, Maverick Sanders.
No, I got water. We'll get some meat.
At the conclusion of the game, I will move the camera over to the field so that we can get Kingston's award presentation without the chain link fence between us. We are working on a drive to try to get some money raised for awards and then a camera upgrade so that we can have one that'll peek through the fence but also be heat resistant and have HD quality. It's been a goal that I've had for a couple of years to be able to get away from fences and netting. However, with the heat still in the fall, can't really get out there much if it's over 90 degrees. So the strikeout ends it. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning with the Chieftains having the opportunity to end the game early. 9-0 ball game, Prep Nation TV game of the day between the Calumet Chieftains and the Sentinel Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for today's live stream, video highlights, and coverage, All Nations Bank and Piscina's Mexican Cafe. Locations in Hinton, El Reno, and
Procedure
Weatherford.
in the hospital Friday and had a birthday Saturday. They knew that my heart's not functioning. They knew that. They found a small blockage, but it wasn't nothing to worry about. But I'm losing my air every time I go to do it, and my strength. So he said a week or two they'll contact me when they're stressed. See why I can't do that. I have to do the liquid. Well, I've had yeah. It just makes you feel yeah, that happens. I can tell them, I said, oh, okay, it's working, and boy, she'll go to the machine in a hurry. Oh, yeah, we met at Cherokee Sunday at 1, and there was 17 of us. In August, we met at El Reno at the Mexican place, and all 17 of us was there for 5 or 3 years. Yes, been some bad words.
I tried to call you back, right?
Yeah.
Well, it
Went straight to voicemail.
like
My kids didn't know you.
like that rang like and then stopped. So I figured,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought you butt dialed.
Yeah, it went straight to voicemail.
That's why I didn't call back.
We were over at Redlands.
It's all right. I mean, 2 days in a row. I get it.
Hey, I called you back today.
Got 2 kids.
Yesterday I had
They
an
live in
excuse.
here. So she went to his house, and she said, "I'm just going to stay in there. I think there's a free." And she put me on FaceTime. Okay, she put me on FaceTime, and our oldest grandson said, "Gigi, look at this, and that I just had to start bawling. That's what she wanted to be called, and that's she hasn't been able to do that before. Yeah. They're lovable, but they're all well, she had one before I did. The second, mine's a 7. And see, Jennifer's is Sunday, and Connor's is a week from tomorrow. So we had 4 in all.
Holiday was 9 months before that. Okay.
We had 4 in August and 4 in September.
That's not near 12 by the time you get to bed.
On this tag at first on the hustle up play. Now batting number 10, Wyatt Cox.
He's letting some of the other boys play.
count 1-1 apiece. Gets up underneath. It's going to pop out in the field. Pitcher waves him off, snags it, and now 2 down. Returning to bat for the 3rd time, number 15, Brendan Voss.
This little spot here that's swollen, that's causing me losing my breath. But see, that's next Tuesday. That's a week from today. I go to Sentinel and get all these checked out. Wait a duck.
Fouls it off, evens up the count 2-2.
That killed the
Now batting number
grasshopper.
11, Kyler Thiessen. And hit by pitch, so 3 consecutive innings. Chieftains will have a base runner on. This has been the first that they've done it, though, by hit by pitch. Now batting number 19, Caleb Thiessen. Thiessen, a switch hitter, batting out of the 3-hole. Ball gets away from the catcher. Base runner will steal, so he's in safe at 3rd now. And a 2-0 count. Ooh, looked to be a strike to me. All right, 4-0 pitch count, walks him. Runners on now, all bases loaded. Returning to the plate, starting pitcher number 7, Kingston Arnold. All right, Chieftains could possibly end it here if they get enough runs across the plate. He had high and tight.
Oh, he one-handed it. Oh, he did? Oh, he did. It hit the ground and bounced up.
And high once again, 2-1.
Be ready. Be on time.
Straight down the middle, 2-2. Outside, full count. Sentinel would love nothing better than to get out of this jam and stave off of a run rule. Base runners can go now. It's going to be a fairly routine out. Shifts over to the shortstop, snags it. For the first time in the game, Chieftains strand runners. This time the bases loaded. Your score through 3, Calumet 9. Sentinel 0. We'll head at the top of the 4th inning with the Bulldogs coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. All you have to do is go to the home channel underneath YouTube and click subscribe. It'll prioritize content whenever you're inside the app. You'll see our videos more often. Makes it easier for us to get sponsors for team coverage when we have good viewership, so that I can tell them how many people do watch, how many people will watch, things of that nature. I'd like to also thank our coverage sponsor for tonight's action, All Nations Bank in Calumet, and formerly Bravo's in Hinton, now Piscina's Mexican Cafe in Hinton, El Reno, and in Weatherford. Batting for the Bulldogs in the top of the 4th will be Behrman, Shields, and Corbin. Just a bit outside. Pitching change for the Chieftains now here in the top of the 4th inning. So it'll be Kingston Arnold going 3.0, giving up 0 runs and 1 hit. Now on the mound, number 6, Carson Cooper. Returning to plate once again, number 5, Mario Berriman. Fouls it off to even up the count, 1-1. Big bottom of the 3rd for Sentinel. Gives them an opportunity to force an extra inning and require Calumet to come up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. Could have otherwise been potentially over through 3. So a good stop by Sentinel on back-to-back outs and leaving the bases stranded. Cooper on the wild pitch makes it 3-1. And the walk. Now batting number 2, Ryan Shields.
gotta go get it hot. Who is he swinging the bat? Yeah.
One. One, two.
And strikeout. Fires into second. Shortstop unable to lay the tag. The base runner in safe. Now batting number 20, Jason Corbin.
Drop six.
Two, one.
Ball is put in play. Going to shift over to the first baseman.
Oh.
Drops it. E3. Base runner safe at first. Looks like he just lost it in the sun. Maybe took a half step off the wrong direction. Returning to the plate, number 11, Gavin Casey. Pop up over to the shortstop. Snags it, 2 down. So very smooth sailing for the first couple of innings. A little bumpy road here for Calumet in back-to-back innings, bottom and top. Strand 3 of the base runners, and then now an error in the inning. Otherwise, been pretty much a perfect performance by the Chieftains. And back-to-back strikes called, 0-2 count.
One, two.
And strikeout. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Bulldogs strand 2. And Chieftains looking to score a minimum of 1 here to finalize a victory. At the conclusion of this game, we will be doing a trophy presentation for Kingston Arnold, in large part to his performance at the Oklahoma University Best of the Best Baseball Festival, first Saturday in August of each year. This year we switched up from the customized belt and went with the Crest Cup. It's very slick looking. Hopefully the players will like it. Got everybody's names engraved. The most valuable player was Cooper Johnson from Rutan, and the most outstanding player of the session was Kingston Arnold from Calumet. A who's who of teams participated: Oklahoma, Amber, Pocasset, Siloam, Arapahoe, Butler, Fort Cobb, Broxton, Calumet, Rutan. So just about a textbook lineup of who's who teams for fall baseball. This is the inaugural season for Class 2A playoffs. It's taken some time to get used to. However, some have probably thought that it should have been done a long time ago, and maybe even they would like to see B split into maybe B and C or B1, B2, but as is, that's where the majority of all your teams still reside, in the Class B section. Only 16 teams moved up from A to 2A, and it's still left over 30-plus teams in Class A. An absolute loaded classification for baseball. Looks like we'll have his substitution and the batting order here again. Now at the plate, number 18, Wade Reed.
The grasshopper must have broke a leg, but he's still there.
One hops it in the dirt, evens up the count, 1-1.
1-1.
Solid hit out to right field, makes it hard to get to it, and falls perfectly right in between dirt and grass. So a nice hit for the young gun coming up. Returning to bat once again, number 6, Carson Cooper. Now pitching for the Chieftains. We'll have a 0-0 pitch count. In for the strike. Solid contact again out to right field, a little bit deeper. This one's going to be a fly out. We'll have to return back to first. Courtesy runner at first for Calumet. Jackson Matthews this time, so the second time the Chieftains have had a courtesy runner. Now at the plate, number 1, Jackson Burns.
I'm cold sitting here.
Catches and drives it high for foul. So Chieftains very close to having this by walk-off in the 3rd inning. Now struggling suddenly to be able to get some hits and runs plated. Just need 1 run to make it final. 1 hops in the dirt. Base runner will remain on first. Surprisingly passive. Figured they'd have been a little bit more aggressive. Fires back in. 1-1 pitch count will resume. Safe at first. Outside ball 2.
2-1.
And goes foul, evens up the count 2-2.
What's the one? Is it 10?
Should be 10 after 4.
10 after 4.
Yeah, 8 after 5 usually, 12 after 3. All right, evens up the pitch count 2-2. And in high, full count. Still kind of surprised with the pinch runner that they didn't go extra aggressive and try to force a throwing error, a wild pitch. They may get in a 3-step lead, but nothing further. And that was going to hook foul down left field or right field line. Or third base line, I should say, sorry.
Straighten her out, son.
And ball 4. So 2 runners on for the Chieftains. They had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 3rd. And then now 2 here on in the bottom of the 4th. Looks like we'll have a batting substitution and another pinch runner. So we'll do first base first. Riley Whitebeard coming in once again, second time this game. He's been a courtesy runner. And then at the plate will be number 14, Cale Steele. Nice looking pitch.
Go up there again.
Down the middle.
Fouls at hooks. 0-2 count.
0-2.
Oops. It's a good thing that one rolled toward third base. Otherwise, that would have been a perfect chance to jump a base.
Here, Maverick. Throw it by.
And 1-2 on the count.
1-2.
Right to the shortstop. He bobbles it, but he tags, fires over to first. And if he gets the double play, and he does, run will not count. So the second time this game, Sentinel with a double play, nicely done by the shortstop again. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. The Bulldogs will need to get at least a run. Otherwise, we should be looking at a final score here through 5. Your score through 4, Calumet 9, Sentinel 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage and game of the day between the Chieftains and the Bulldogs. I'd like to again thank our coverage sponsor for today's live stream, video highlights, and game coverage. Vecina's Mexican Cafe in Hinton, El Reno, and Weatherford, and All Nations Bank in Calumet. And I have a change to the batting order for the Bulldogs. It looks like number 3, Alex Munoz, will be up to bat for the first time.
They're taking all the way.
Evens up the count 1-1. Back-to-back pitching appearances for Cooper here, who may very well pitch 2 full innings. Going to have another substitution for the batting order for the Bulldogs here, so each team opening up the roster, allowing multiple players to play. And the swing and a miss, strikeout. Now batting for the first time, number 12, Hunter Range.
In the car? She's in it. You don't take the seat. I'll let the red see in.
And in high for ball 3. Outside. So the second walk given up by Cooper. Back at the top of the lineup for the Bulldogs, number 24, Brady Wooten. Swing and a miss. Nice hack there. What could have been for the Bulldogs, they've done much better since the pitching change was made. Have had some opportunities with base runners, just unable to get anybody past second base so far. And down to the dirt ball 2, 2-1 count.
2-1.
And back-to-back walks. Now batting number 8, Maverick Sanders. Swing and a miss. And fouls it off. Strike 2. And K-time, 2 down. Returning to the plate, number 5, Mario Berriman. Ooh, nice curve. That one broke in really nice at the last. Big shot out to center field. Perfectly blanked by seeing it. Rolls it to the fence, and just like that, the Bulldogs get on the scoreboard. RBI double. All right, big at-bat here, because if run rules are followed by the normal standard, they could still lose right here. If they get another run, they'll force an extra inning. Now batting number 2, Ryan Shields. Swing and a miss evens up the count, 1-1. And again for another strike. Kind of freezes him there. He was wanting to take the swing, but didn't. 2-2. Base runners second and third after the RBI double. And in high. All right, well, here we are, folks. Cooper has an opportunity to close the show here. Otherwise, he'll load him up with the walk. Swing and a miss, K-time. All right, we'll see if that's ball game. All right, and it is. All right, so folks, please stay by. We will have an award presentation coming up for Kingston Arnold. I'm going to swap cameras momentarily, so you're going to see a little blink on your side, but then give us a couple of minutes and we'll be right back up again. Will that even fit through here?
They're trying to get it to work.
Okay. If it doesn't, that's fine.
No, they're doing a little war thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they will. Okay.
Is it a no-go?
Check. Nope.
Okay.
No go.
All right, we're good. All right, everybody, if I could have your attention, please. First Saturday in August at Oklahoma University. Semi-truck. That's about an epic photobomb right there. All right, once again, first Saturday at Oklahoma University, we had our Best of the Best Baseball Festival. During the tournament, we had two players that demonstrated exceptional skill, ability, offensive and defensive ability for that matter. The most valuable player was Cooper Johnson of Rattan High School. The most outstanding player who had a single, double, 2 RBIs, and 1.1 innings of perfect innings pitched. From Calumet High School, Mr. Kingston Arnold.
Hold on, let me get off the video real quick. Okay.
All right, and I'm going to do one here with you as well.
Yep. And I can have Tommy send it to you.
Well, are you going to get
Good job.
Go!
King.
I'll have Tommy send it to you. Okay. I-O, Oscar where John has to go. All right, Woody.
About 3 years ago.
I'll make you feel my